Prince.
How are you?
Hello?
Do you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
How are you doing? So what do you want to say to us, Mr. Ras, about your cult?
But my call.
Yeah, what do you think about your prophet ordering a woman to give her nipples to an
Listen,
adult to grown man?
You just said none of his prophecies came to be.
Yes, none. Which one? Which one?
He
Came,
said
which one?
in his
Which one?
mission-
Which one of his prophecy came to be? Give me one.
It says the barefoot Arab man will have tall buildings.
Well, we made just a video about it yesterday, and we showed you.
Where is the tallest building in the world?
Hey, my friend, what is the tallest? This is not even the Arab who made it, my friend. And the Arab man, no. You see, the Arab man, they never have any tall building. They don't even know how to build an umbrella. Don't you know? I am from the Middle East, and we know what we have. So
where is the tallest building in the world? See what I mean? You're denying.
Okay, but my friend, tall building is existing since the time of Muhammad. Do you want me to show you?
Show me.
Do you want me to show you? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let me show you. So Muhammad and the fabrication of you Muslims is funny. Secondly, your prophet, he did not only mention tall building, he mentioned 11 things have to happen before the judgment day, and that tall building is number 9. And I will show you the reference. But before we go there, let us go.
No, it doesn't say tall buildings will come.
You will see. You will see. I will show you. I will show you. Here we go. I will go to Yemen. It's a very well-known country, and look how tall the building is in Yemen. Let us see. Let us. All right.
I don't understand why you're not accepting the tallest building.
Okay, we will show you. I 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 will show you, my friend. Let us love together, me and you, at your prophet prophecy. Look at those buildings, my friend. Do you see the buildings in the front of you? Do you see the buildings? Those people in Yemen, they have high buildings, long.
Where is the screen? There's no screen.
Oh, no screen. Here we go. The screen in front of you. Read it. Watch it. Do you see it? All of those are old buildings. No, those are old buildings, and they are exist centuries before your prophet. It is in the screen. It is in the screen. This is the Yemen. This is the Yemen. They have high building long time ago. Long time ago. You see it.
Yeah, but well, listen, did you not just say, oh, Arabs didn't build anything?
My friend, the very simple reason, those are not the Arab. The Yemeni people are not Arab. Same time, you're a prophet, but you Muslims, you claim that the Yemeni people are Arab, right? They are not Arab. The Yemeni are not Arab. Even the Quran comes from that. You never heard of the Quran speaking about Dhul Ukhdud?
They are Bedouin.
Abdul. No, they are not Bedouin. The Bedouin is the real Arab. The real Yemeni are not Arab. If we go in the Quran, you will see even the Quran says that the Yemen is the land of the Christians, and then the Jews, they came and they occupied and they killed the Christians there. So don't even try. However, if we go, no, you do not know your religion. You do not know your religion. You do not know your religion. Did you hear about Al-Ukhdud before?
I do not know. I know why they were Christian.
Oh, you know. From where you know?
Because of the old
how you know?
Abyssinian Empire expanded them.
No. This is not what your Quran says. Here we go. In the chapter of Al-Buruj, it is speaking about the Christians who've been slaughtered by the Jews, and they've been killed by the Jews, and those are the real people of Yemen. So the Jews, they came here, and they burned every Christian who lived there according to your Quran. So this is not the made of the Muslims there. This is what the real Yemeni, they are the children of those people there, and this is why they have a civilization. The Arab, they have nothing. If we go to the oldest temple in Yemen, we will find that not a single word in Arabic is written there. Now we go back to your prophecy about the high building.
Yes.
Okay. Let us see what the prophecy says. And I want you to read with me, and please try not to laugh at your prophet.
Okay, fine, go on.
This is Sahih Bukhari, so don't tell me this is made by the Jews. And as long you are the one who accept this to be a prophecy, then you have to accept the defeat that your prophet is a false prophet. Read with me carefully. Allah Messenger said, and this is your Muslim translation, not my translation. The hour will not be established till the bigger group, two bigger group fight each other, whereupon there will be a great number of casualty, one be on both sides, and they will be following one and the same religion doctrine. That's which mean there's one religion will be victorious from the two group, both of them they are from the same religion actually, but one of them is going to be victorious, and that is the religion of the world. That's it. And then
I can explain that.
Okay, hold on. Then, and by the way, we have already many two groups, bigger groups. They have, but none of them. Hold on, no, none of them involve only two religion. This is a big fat lie, because in the World War I, in the World War II, was involved even Muslims, even Buddhas, Don't know. Just wait. We will go to the tall building because this is not the topic now. And then till this is second, number two, till about 30 Dajjal liars appear, and each one of them will be claimed to be that he is Allah messenger. And I saw a list in the internet, Muslim trying to squeeze their ass to come with the 30 Dajjal, until now they could not get them. And then he continue, till the religious knowledge is taken away by the death of religion scholars, which mean you Muslims, you have no scholars no more, and all of you will become potatoes. This is number three. And then earthquake will increase in number. 5 will pass quickly. Time will pass quickly. 6. Hold on.
Until you will have no more scholars.
Yes, until you have no more scholar. Which mean there's no more.
The end.
Yeah, but no. This continue. This is number 5. This is stages, my friend. Don't be stupid. This is why they are counting you number 1, number 2, number 3. So those things have to pass, starting from the number 1, then number 2, then number 3, and then number 4. So what is number 4?
Okay.
What is number 3? Till religious knowledge is taken away by death of religious scholar, which means you Muslims will have 0 imam exist in earth. 0, which means Islam obviously is dead. Then number 4, earthquake will increase in number. Time will pass quickly. 6, affliction will appear. Al-Harj, and they asked Muhammad what is the Harj. He said this is about killing each other. People will start killing each other like crazy. Till the wealth will be abundance. People, they will leave money in the street and nobody care for it. And this is stupidly crazy. How the people are killing each other and then they will leave money in the street. So abundant, and that the wealth a person will worry, lost nobody, which should accept his zakat. Imagine. And then whenever he will present it to someone, that person, which means you present the money, he will say I do not need it, which means time will come, people do not need money. How
these things did not happen yet.
Hold on. Yes. Thank you very much. Not happened yet. And look what it says, number 9. Listen. Everybody know you cannot answer yet. We are not done. And number 9, then it says, till the people complete with one.
There's no screen, by the way.
Okay, yeah. I think it's a YouTube issue. Okay. Till the people complete with one each other in construction of high building. So my friend, 8 things have to happen, and then the tall buildings will be established. And this is a proof that your prophet is a big fat liar.
I know. You want me to answer you?
Go ahead.
Okay, go back to the first 2 points.
Go ahead.
It talks about 2 people of the same doctrine killing each other. Fighting each other in a war. World War II, there was no other war like it in terms of deaths and nuclear weapons and everything. Both the Axis and the Allies, they were both mainly Christian, right?
No, that's stupid. That's stupid of you to say. No. This is stupid of you to say, because the biggest country was involved in that war is the Soviet Union.
They're Orthodox,
and they are communist.
Yes, but there's a
no. The country is a communist country. Involves all. Shut up. Let me finish. Involve many religions, including the Muslims, which mean the communists, they control everybody, and no Christianity there, no Islam is there. As an example, Chechnya is part of it. Kazakhstan was part of it, etc. Everybody is part of the Soviet Union. Shut up. No. So there's no 2 religions. Secondly, let us go with you and say, okay, the first 2, let us say only Christians are fighting, as you said. It's still, we have to reach the time where there is no Muslim scholar left. Islam should be dead, and we should have 30 Dajjal. and no Muslim scholar left, which means Islam is totally dead. An earthquake will increase in number, and then time will pass quickly. Time is still the same, nothing changed. We have 24 hours. It's not shortened. The day is not shortened. And then the affection will appear, and the hajr and the killing and the wealth will be abundant. Do you see money in the hold on, shut up. Do you see the money is abundant in the street? Do you see people see money in the street and say we do not need it? What are you talking about? So you're a prophet. He got his ass busted. He claimed that in the time before people have tall building, time will come and people will leave money in the street and nobody will take it. You're a prophet, my friend. He made 8 prophecy. All of them, they are lie. And number 9 is a lie too, because he is saying that the tall building will happen after all of those things. And he did not mention, by the way, here the word Arab. He mentioned tall building. And you will notice that none of those things are true. And even though if there is one of them is true, is proving him to be false, because they are none of them is happening in the way he is saying.
If you observe the structure of the sentences, it says after each comma it says till. For like the first
till, yes, till, and then at the end, here we go. And then what is the last? No, this is a stage. Yes, it's till, yes, till. It's mean next, till, next. This is a translation. Shut up. Hold on. You will see at the end it says, what is the end? The last stage. It's not just till. It's a step by step. Read with me. Until the sun rises from the west. So when the sun will rise, the people will see it rising from the west. And then the people will all the people will embrace Islam, and then Allah will say to them, no good for you, which means you cannot accept Islam no more. We will not allow it. So this is the last stage. This is judgment day. So number 11 is till, saying till, but this is the last stage. This is a stage by stage. The last stage is number 11. Stop lying to yourself. You're a prophet being spanked, and here we change his diaper every day, and we have a good diaper for him, and we put powder in his ass, and we spank him, and we send him back home. Now, are you honest enough to say that your prophet got busted or not?
Okay, I understand. Okay, I see from this, I can understand. Can I tell you this? Let me finish. Yeah, don't cut me off, please. Okay, yes, you're right. These things did not clearly they did not happen. I can't sit here say they happened or whatever. Yes, they have not been fulfilled. However, just because they haven't happened yet doesn't mean they can still happen. For example, the first 2 points that
this is not the topic, my friend. The topic is coming in order. Don't you see? Are you blind? Number 11, no, number 11 is the last stage. Do you agree or not?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So this is till. So one by order. This is what it says. And the tall building have to happen after many things happen. But as you see, the tall building happened long time ago, and none of those things will happen before it happened. As an example, do you Muslim believe that there's no scholars of Islam left behind? No. Is the time shortened? Time will go past, which means the day will go like in 3 hours, 4 hours, or 5 hours. No. Is it says like anywhere you see people leave money in the street and nobody take it? No. So you're a prophet saying after all those things happen, then we will have a tall building.
Okay, fine. Okay, I agree with you about what I'm saying. I said,
my friend, you are saying nothing. I feel sorry for you. Apologize for being an ignorant, believing in a lie. Apologize, my friend. Everybody is laughing. Everybody is laughing, and you know that you know yourself inside you that it's very clear. You're a prophet. Keep saying this is why in the hadith. This is why in the hadith, my friend, is that your Muslim translation or my translation? This is why in the hadith says number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, because it is in order. And the tall building is number 9, which means okay. So let me ask you now: is time going quickly these days? No, nothing changed. Still, we have 24 hours. Do you still have Muslim scholars? Yes, we do have Muslim scholars. Listen, Abdul. Then do we have 30 Dajjal? No, we don't have 30 Dajjal, especially the Messiah, because the Messiah have to come before the tall building. According to this, the 30 Dajjal, all of them, they have to come. All of them, they claim to be the messenger of Allah. Did the Antichrist, the Dajjal, according to Muslim, came yet? Not yet. So your prophet, myself, he is a person who cannot keep his mouth shut, and the more he talk, the more he do poo-poo. Okay,
yes, the prophecy of the tall building. Yes, you're right. You're right. It hasn't. It's It's not, hasn't appeared. It hasn't been proven yet. You're right. Okay.
Come,
I agree with that.
So this
But
is was no, not
that's
only this.
pathetic.
No. When you agree with that, my friend, you just agree that your prophet is a false prophet, because your prophet saying the tall building will happen when all those things happen. But we have already tall building, and you are the one who called me, says, do you know what is the tallest building in
That's what I'm saying.
Dubai?
Okay, listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're right. You're correct. That's what I'm saying. But it hasn't happened yet.
What do you mean hasn't happened? You are the one
The
who
tall
told me.
buildings, the tall
You are the
buildings.
one who told me the tall building in Dubai. You forgot. You are the one who said to me.
Yes, and I admit I'm wrong.
Thank you very much. You see, they swallow their tongue in a second. Now he noticed that the prophecy he told me, it was nothing but a shish kebab, and he's a prophet getting busted. So now he cannot dare to say my prophet obviously is a scam. So what he say? I was wrong. No, you were not wrong. I got you busted. Why you are calling me again? Why you are calling me again?
Listen, you haven't let me finish.
Okay, so what you said to me in the beginning, it was a lie, correct?
Okay, I acknowledge that I'm wrong.
Okay, now let us change the topic. Give me another prophecy or prophet, he said. Let us another joke, just for fun.
No. Let me finish on this.
No, we are done with this one, because obviously your prophet got busted. Now, do you have something else to prove to me about that your prophet is a prophet of God? Do you have anything else?
Prophecies? You're asking for
anything. Give me anything. You see, I don't want to tie your hands so people will say, oh, he's trying to focus on something. Give me anything to prove to those Christians.
Because you didn't get my point. I said it hasn't.
I got your point. I got your point. You said you are wrong. You are wrong. I got your point. The fact it's not you who is wrong. You are being stupid, and your prophet is the liar. This is the truth. Now give me something to prove to me Islam to be from God. Do you have anything to prove to me? No way.
My head right now, no.
Nothing in your head. What about in your pocket? Okay, I will give you 15 minutes. Think, find me something to prove Islam to be from God, and call me back. Is that okay? And you can call a friend if you want. Good. Search Google. Go search Google. Call daddy. Call mommy. Call uncle Umar ibn al-Khattab. Call Ali. Call whoever you can. All right. Oh, this brother here, he do not know we are live, my friend. Okay. Why you are calling me again? Did you find something to
prophecy about our prophet? You asked for it. You asked for this.
Okay, go ahead.
In your own Bible.
Oh boy, man, prophecy about my Bible. Go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Isaiah 42. Go to Isaiah 42.
Okay, hold on. Did you say Isaiah 42?
I'm saying yes. Go to Isaiah.
No.
42.
I want you to be sure. Are you sure? Isaiah 42.
Yes.
Okay, what it says in Isaiah 42?
Okay, are you on it or no?
Don't worry. I know Isaiah 42. Go, tell me what do you want to say?
It talks about the people of let me just read it right now. It says Isaiah 42 verse 11, let the wilderness and its town raise their voices. Let the settlements where Kedar lives rejoice. Let the people of Selah sing for joy. Let the people shout from the mountain. Okay, yeah, let the blah blah blah. Yes. So do you know who the people of Kedar are?
But first of all, Kedar is not my friend. Kedar is located in the south of Jordan, between Jordan and Egypt. This is not Saudi Arabia.
No. These are nomadic
Arab. Do you want me to show you, my friend?
These are nomadic.
My friend. Do you want me to show you the map? Do you like to see the map? Okay, but don't laugh at your. Okay, but don't laugh at yourself when you see the map, my friend.
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is Kedar. Let me show you the map, my friend. Hold on.
Northern Arabian tribe.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, let us see.
This is Isaiah talking about the new prophet.
By the way, if this is in Isaiah is about your prophet, which mentioned nowhere your prophet, but you Muslims have a fantasy, that's mean your Quran is corrupt. Do you know why? And I want to say thank you that Muslim you get your prophet busted, because your prophet mentioned only one person will speak about him in the gospel of Jesus. And as we see in the Quran, hold on, no, it says only, because it says only in this verse that who is the name and who will say it. In chapter 61, verse number 6, read with me. And remember, Jesus, the son of Mary, said, "O children of Israel," speaking to who? To the Jews, to the Israeli. "I am a messenger of Allah sent to you, confirming to you the law which came before me, giving you glad tidings of a messenger will come after me. His name shall be Ahmad." Do you see it?
Yes, I see it.
Okay,
yes.
so you just prove to me again that you Muslims have a false prophet, and you Muslims you have a false religion. Let me tell you, it says there. Okay, can you show me another verse saying that there's somebody else will mention the name of Muhammad? Can you show me another verse? Here we go. This is the only verse in the Quran is speaking about the name of your prophet. Shut up. Show me. No. Show me where any verse in the Quran, any verse in the Quran, showing us or speaking to us about your prophet name be mentioned anywhere. Can you show me?
Listen, just because it says this doesn't mean
no, not because here we go. So you go to the Old Testament. Okay, you go to the Old Testament. You go to the Old Testament looking for someone to speak about your prophet. Now, where in the holy chapter in Isaiah it's mentioned your prophet? Can you show me?
In Isaiah?
Yeah, the verse you quote for me. Where your prophet? Where your prophet? Where your prophet there? Where? Show me where? Just Kedar. It says that people around. You idiot. This is the verse speaking of. Shut up. It says that people who they are around us. Oh, everybody praise the Lord. Everybody praise the Lord. Where is the name of your prophet? Where is your prophet? Let the wilderness, let the wilderness, the cities, therefore lift up their voices, and the villages that Kedar doth inhabit. Everybody praise the Lord. Even the mountains in the top of the mountains. Where in here is speaking of Abdul. Where there it says, and declare his praise in the islands. Do you have islands in Saudi Arabia?
Because islands, even in the ancient text, island didn't necessarily mean
my
island.
friend, not necessarily. You know, read with me the verse before it, you idiot. It says, "Sing into the Lord now a new song, and his praise from the end of the earth." Oh, shut up.
It says at the start of 42, it says, "I will put my spirit in him."
Shut up, stupid idiot. The verse before it says, "and his praise from the end of the earth." So the here speaking about everybody from the end of the earth worshiping and praising God. All the way from the end of the earth down to the sea. Don't call me Abdul. Don't call me a stupid idiot. They cannot find a prophet in their prophethood. They try to find a prophet in the Jews book. If you are a man enough, show me where your prophet is a prophet, you idiot. We just get your prophet busted from his own words. Where in there this is Muhammad? Stupid monkey. I hope the monkeys will not sue me. Don't call me. Hold on. I will let you. I will tell you when you can call me. Just wait. Let us listen to this and laugh at your Muhammad.
Isaiah 42. Behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking.
He will not even break a branch of a tree. You're a prophet. He burned trees. He burned people. He even dig the grave of people. Your prophet did not break a branch of a tree. Your prophet did not shout and make his voice loud and say Allahu Akbar. Huh? Do you see what this person is speaking about? This is your prophet, you idiot. Let me show you your prophet how many trees he burned. Oh boy. And by the way, there's a Muslim idiot. He says to me, Al Buwaira, it happened, brother, after the Prophet he died. Read with me carefully and laugh. The Prophet burned the date palm trees of Bani Nadir, Hassan ibn etc. etc. He says the triple burning of Al Buwaira has been received indifferently by the nobles of Bani etc. And then he continues saying, so your Prophet he burned trees. There the verse is saying that this guy he will be a very peaceful person, extremely a peaceful person. This is your Prophet. How many women your Prophet he raped?
Whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment.
Did he say my spirit, you idiot? Your Prophet, do he believe that his God is a spirit? You Muslims are certified donkey. Your God in Islam is not a spirit. So how the verse says I put my spirit upon him, if you Muslims don't believe that God is a spirit?
Judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry.
To the Gentile, that's mean he is not from the Gentile. In order to come to the Gentile, that's mean he himself is not a Gentile. Your Prophet himself is from the Gentile. this is why the Quran call him Gentile, Ummi. And you stupid Muslim, you think it's mean illiterate. That's mean you do not know how to read. The Quran say clearly that there's two kind of people, which is copying from the Old Testament and from the New Testament. Two kind of people of the book and people who they are illiterate. The illiterate one is those who don't have book, not the one who do not know how to read. But how you can explain to a nation of illiterate, ignorant, stupidity? Nowhere in your Quran it says that Muhammad was a person do not know how to read. All what it says there that he is illiterate like you Muslims. Until now you do not know the book. This is why it says here, and there are among them illiterate who know not the book. Do you see it, stupid? You Muslim keep saying your Prophet is illiterate. I agree. He is a certified illiterate. He is an ignorant, he is a stupid, he is a liar, he is illiterate about God, as you see in front of you. This is why the Quran call us the Christians and the Jews people of the book, never call Muhammad the man of the book. And it's very funny, you Muslim, you say that you have a book, but your own book doesn't call you people of the book. Even your own book did not recognize your book. When somebody is desperate looking for, like somebody is suffering from bankruptcy, he tried to find a penny in the pocket anywhere. And this is the situation of the Muslims. They could not bring us a prophet of God, so they try in their book, so they try to find him in our book. And the funny that our book is corrupt, but yet they can find Muhammad there. And the funny that was making fun of the Song of Songs for 20 years, and suddenly one day somebody said to him, Muhammad dim dum dum da dum 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 da dim. Suddenly the Song of Songs became a holy song. Did that in the debate many times. He said to the one who is debating him, are you brave enough to read those verses to your daughter who is young at home? And then somebody said to Didat, after many years insulting Song of Songs, that the name of Muhammad is there. Suddenly the Song of Songs is not about porn and it's not about sex. Do you see how easy we get you busted Muslims? You have no belief, you have no religion, you have just fictions and stupidity. You have a God who will make your penis endless. I like that idea, by the way. Do you know why? I want to see that penis going all the way in the highway, and let us see how many how many cars will go over it, how many big trucks, how many ants will bite it, how many mosquitoes will stink it. Endless penis. Imagine your penis go in the jungle of Brazil and the killer ant is all over your penis. I will be, honestly, I will be happy to cover your penis with sugar. And let us see what will happen with your majestic penis. We are talking about the most stupid religion. What about you show me something wise about your prophet? I am a prophet who have no prophecy. I am a prophet who speaks stupid always, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I am a prophet who says something and do something else. Now, do we have any Muslim he wanna come with something right? Don't even try to get close to my gospel or my Bible. You are no match. You have the most funny idiot prophet ever exist for mankind. Who wanna call me and wanna tell me about his bewitched prophet? I like a bewitched prophet. I wanted always to have one. I think it's going to be funny to have Muhammad right now speaking to us and he is bewitched. I mean, what Muhammad will say to us when he was bewitched if we give him the microphone now? Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Why I see too many people with no clothes? Yes, Ras, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you think about your bewitched prophet?
What do you mean bewitched?
Bewitched, your prophet was bewitched.
Yeah, so what?
What do you mean? Okay, tell me what is the symptom of somebody is bewitched? What he do exactly? What does that mean?
Bewitched can mean he got possessed or something.
Possessed by the devil. That's wonderful. So your prophet,
No.
you are the one who said to me possessed, not me.
Wait, let me see. Once the prophet was bewitched, so that he began to imagine that, oh, bewitched can mean like I'm impressed or shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are bewitched now.
Yeah.
So if you are bewitched, you are impressed, you start imagining things and you do things, but in fact you did not.
Maybe I'm not sure, to be honest.
So now if you are bewitched because you are impressed and shocked, you think you have sex with your wife, but in fact you did not.
Yes.
Like, yes. I mean, you are a genius, man. From where you get this?
What do you want me to tell you?
From where you get this conclusion that bewitched means somebody he is shocked with something to the point he imagined himself having sex, but in fact he did not. Where do you get this from? What is your education, Ras? What is your education?
You need to remember that the language in the book is old.
What language? This is my language. I speak the language as I speak it.
No. I'm saying the words and meaning is like it's from the time. It may be old.
What time?
Like
it says here. سحر حتى كان يخيل إليه أنه يصنع شيئا ولم يصنعه. Read it. What blah 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 blah. Madam. So now your prophet was bewitched. If we search in Google for what bewitched mean, what do you think we will come with? Do you know what bewitched mean in English?
I'm not sure for the exact translation, but I think it's like yeah, you're like possessed. Yeah,
possessed. Thank you very much. So that's why you take me to go to Google. So bewitched is possessed. That's wonderful. So you agree that your prophet was possessed by the devil?
Okay, let me look at the actual definition. Okay. Okay, cast a spell over and enchant or the light.
So somebody cast a spell over your prophet. Somebody did voodoo to your prophet.
It also says enchanted.
Hold on, Ras, hold on. I want to do voodoo. Shankashu, chahaju, chuju, voodoo, juju. I want to control Muhammad. Okay, let me do that to you too. I want to control you.
Okay,
hold on. Shanshabu, chapadu, chatatut, control Ras and make him say something not usual, not Islamic, which means something smart. Let us see if my magic will work. See, I cast a spell on you to make you smart, which is not usual for a Muslim. Let us see if my spell will work. Say something smart to me.
Say something smart. Your Trinity is BS.
Okay, that's a wonderful thing.
Can I show you one verse?
Okay, hold on. As long as you said the Trinity is BS, right? What is the Trinity according to your God?
You mean according to my God?
According to your God, because your God, he is the one.
You don't believe in Trinity.
No, your God, he spoke about the Christian Trinity before you. What is the Trinity according to your God? So what is
that? Do not follow the Christians who say God, Jesus is our God. Do not fall into
this is the Trinity. This is what the Trinity says. The Trinity is just believing in Jesus.
According to my understanding of your Trinity, you Christians, you believe God is just one, and because it says in your Bible, Jesus said, I am, before Abraham I am.
This is don't go. I'm asking you, what is the Trinity according to your religion? Is it true that the Trinity according to Islam, it is Mary and Jesus and Allah?
Okay, in our Quran, the Trinity, because Muhammad made mistakes about the Trinity. One time, listen. One time he fought. One time.
Hold on. Goal. Goal. Maradona is going in the field. Maradona. Wrong Trinity. Allahu Akbar. Muhammad, he made a mistake in the Trinity. Allahu Akbar. Hold on. I just cast my spell. And you to say something smart, and you are smart now. So you agree that you're a prophet. He did poo-poo.
Okay, yes. He mistaken the Trinity, but
yes, I like it. He said yes, he's a prophet. He did. Okay, hold on. But when you say you're a prophet, he said that. Can you show me where your prophet he made that mistake?
Sorry, why?
Show me where your prophet he made that mistake.
Okay, I don't know, I can't remember where, but he mentions that one time he says that Mary is part of it, and the other he says we worship three gods.
Okay, but now you believe okay, hold on. When you agree that this is poo-poo, right? Yeah, you agree. You said that already.
Yes. Okay.
But my friend, this poo-poo, hold on, but this is poo-poo in the Quran. It's not Muhammad. The one who made this poo-poo is Allah. So do you agree that your God is a poo-poo God? How God can make such a mistake? This is in chapter 5, verse 116. Oh, shut up. Chapter 5, verse number 116. It says that the one who did poo-poo about this is your God Allah. So now we have two guys do poo-poo, Allah and his prophet. How you explain that?
Can I explain to you?
Sure.
Because I think according, I may be wrong to be honest, but I think in time of Muhammad, there were some Christians, there were Christians who believed the real Trinity like you, and so others, different sections, which worshipped Mary and stuff.
My friend, where is the other section we worship Mary? Come
Maybe
on.
There was
a second ago you said he made a mistake. Don't be come on. People are laughing at you. Aren't you the one who said he made a mistake? You said that. And there is no other section. It says the Christians. This is what he says, the Nasara. So he did not mention other sections. Is that if let us say there's a minority section believe in that, should he mention the minority, but he don't mention the majority?
Maybe because those people were the ones among them.
So you are saying that your God Allah is limited. He thought that those are the Christians, those what they believe. Yeah, my friend. Same time, where are they, those people? No, there's no such a thing. There's no such a thing of people we believe that Mary, she is divine, and nowhere we can find that in Christianity. That's a big fat
Catholics,
no, that's a big fat lie. The Catholic don't believe in Mary as divine. The Catholic believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Stop lying.
They don't worship Mary?
They don't. No, nobody worship Mary. No Catholic, no Protestant, no Orthodox. We believe that she is the mother of Jesus. Yes. We believe she is a chosen woman. Yes. We believe she is a pure. Yes. We believe she is a wonderful.
Say Holy Mother Mary or something like that?
Simply because she is a pure. That's what holy means. She's a pure. She's a pure woman.
No, that's not what holy means. Holy means from God.
Okay, hold on.
Don't lie.
Okay, hold on. When you say the word holy, you confirm to me that the word holy means God, correct?
Yes, and you're the one that doesn't think that.
Okay, so how you explain to me?
From God.
So
doesn't
you
mean
okay?
pure.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I will go with you. I will go with you. You just prove to me that Jesus is God, because the Quran says the same word you Muslims you use. You just said the word holy mean God for sure, right? Okay. So
No,
hold on.
The angel breathed God's
no,
spirit.
No. You know, you are the one who mentioned to me that the word holy only for God. There's nobody, no one else can be considered holy except God. I agree with you. Actually, nobody is holy. But here, when we talk about Mary, when people they say about Mary, because they, you know, they respect that she been chosen by God, for sure she is pure. We will notice the same story appear in the Quran about Jesus being pure, which means he's holy according to you, as you said. So if we go in the Quran, chapter 19, verse
so
number,
then Abraham's
read
mother
with
was
me, read with me. Does the Quran say that Jesus is holy son?
I can't read Arabic.
It's in English.
Okay, now it's in English. Where? She placed 19?
Yeah.
Said, nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord. To thee the gift of the Holy Son. Yes, do you know why it's a Holy Son? Because the angel breathed God's spirit, breathed inside her. You know where?
Wow, but a second ago you said to me how you say to Mary holy, and you are the one who said to me only God is holy. Now suddenly
no, I didn't say only God, I said from God, and holy means from
okay,
God.
so you are saying to me Jesus' spirit is from God. Your prophet's spirit is coming from who? From Satan?
Muhammad was just a prophet.
Okay, Jesus was what?
He was also a prophet, but he had the spirit within him.
Spirit of what?
It says the angel breathed inside Mary.
The angel he breathed, or Allah he breathed?
The angel.
Where it says the angel, show me. You know, if you show me where it says the angel he did, I'm going to jump from the top of the 15th floor. Where do you get it from?
Breathed God's spirit.
It's not Allah, it's not the angel, it's Allah. It says وَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ وَنَفَخْنَا, it's us, we breathe into her. What are you talking about? Are you saying that Jesus was that Jesus was created by the angel?
Okay, you're right, but then why would
so now we go back to zero. Why Jesus is a holy son? Not Muhammad is not. Why Muhammad is not holy son? Muhammad is a son of Amina. Jesus is a son of Mary.
He doesn't have to be holy.
Oh, he don't have to be, but why Jesus have to be then? Explain to me why Jesus is holy. Is that because he's God?
Adam was also holy because he came from
God.
No,
show me where Adam is holy. Adam was kicked from heaven as a rat. He get out. What?
Yes,
what is holy about him? What is holy about him? Adam was a sinner and he was kicked off heaven. Listen, show me where in the Quran says that Adam is holy.
Look, if you go to the creation of Adam,
yeah,
it's he was the first claimant.
Well, even this one is not accurate, because if you go and read the Quran, you will see that your God Allah make him poo-poo again, because the Quran says that Allah will create Adam as a Khalifa. Khalifa mean a caliphate. How you can be a caliphate? Yes. Hold on. How you can be a caliphate if there's no one before you?
Sorry, what?
How you can be a caliphate if there's nobody before you? The caliphate of Muhammad is the one who came after Muhammad. So we cannot have a caliphate unless we have someone before Adam is existed.
He would become the caliphate of Islam.
My friend, no. Caliphate here, not for Islam, a caliphate for the earth. Read it. Who was living in earth before Adam?
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
I'm right again, as usual. Thank you very much. You see,
but listen,
my voodoo is working now. Listen. Do you know how many times you say to me, listen, my friend, listen carefully. Let us go back to zero. Why Jesus is holy?
Because he got the spirit. God's spirit breathed into him.
So are you saying to me that inside Jesus there is God?
No.
We just said to me the spirit of God is inside him.
No, God breathed His Spirit in him.
Okay, what kind of a spirit is that? A spirit? Why that will make him holy?
It's coming from
So
God.
are
For
you
example,
saying to me that Jesus is holy, but the spirit inside Jesus is not holy?
no, He is holy. Okay, yes, He's
Okay.
holy, but He's not God. There's a
Ah, he is holy, but he is not God. But don't you forget, you are the one who said to me how you say to Mary holy, because only God is holy.
You see, you keep making the same mistake. I said from God. Holy means from God.
My friend, but Jesus here is holy, is not just from
Yes.
God. He himself is holy. How Jesus can be holy if he is just a man?
Because God breathed the Spirit into him.
Well, God, he breathed into Adam too, but that will not make Adam holy.
Because he got kicked out of heaven.
What are you talking about? What makes Jesus holy, my friend? Answer. Why Adam is not holy, but Jesus is holy?
Look, I see what you're trying to say, but why would Muhammad say Jesus is holy?
Yeah, you ask him. I don't know. Your prophet.
Why would he? Exactly, it makes no sense.
Make no sense. Your prophet keep okay. Are you saying? Are you insulting your prophet, saying your prophet don't make sense, my friend? Shame on you.
I'm saying what
I will tell your mama.
No
I will tell your mama. I will tell your mother-in-law that you said the prophet. He said things doesn't make sense. Give me your. I will tell your mom. I will give her an email.
No,
what
no,
are
no,
you
I'm
talking about?
Saying that Jesus is God would not make sense. That's what I'm trying. Look, okay. Can I ask you one thing?
Let me answer you the one thing you asked me. You asked me for one thing. I will give you two things. Your prophet, obviously, he is an idiot, and your prophet, he lied, but still he cannot resist telling the truth that Jesus is a holy Son of God.
No, I don't. Okay.
So tell me now, he is holy Son of who?
He's no holy son of anyone. He's holy, but because God breathed.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Let me ask you a question. Very simple one. Don't tell me you do not know. Don't tell me I'm going to need a friend to call. The one who made your mother pregnant, with my respect to her, I'm not trying to insult it, just for the sake of the conversation. The one who made your mother pregnant is your God, is your dad. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Course.
Who is the one who made Mary pregnant?
Joseph.
Joseph. So the Quran is lying because the Quran is saying she is a virgin.
You see, when she was pregnant, she breathed. He breathed his spirit into
Who is
her.
the one who made Mary pregnant? Very simple question. Don't tell me Joseph, otherwise you are destroying your Quran.
Pregnant.
Who is the one who made her pregnant with Jesus?
Joseph is the father.
Unbelievable. Who is the one who made her? Are you saying Joseph he slept with her according to Islam?
Look, I'm not sure about the story. Like, go to the verse. Go to the verse.
My friend, it's in the front of you, the same chapter, my friend. It says that Mary, she never been touched by a man. She is a decent woman. She never did anything wrong.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, who is the one who made Mary pregnant?
Allah.
Allah. Thank you very much. I asked you a second ago, is the one who is your father is the one who made your mother pregnant? You said yes. Who is the one who made Mary pregnant? God, supposedly. So who is the father of Jesus?
Okay, in that case, I guess God, Allah. No. That I'm not. I don't think that's.
You want to call a friend? You want to call Zakir Naik? Let us go Zakir Naik. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Zakir Naik, we have a brother here. His name is Ras, and he want to talk to you. I told you 1,000 times, don't call me after the middle of the night. And I don't care his name is Ras or his name is Potato. I am sick of you. I am going to call the FBI for you. I'm going to execute you. I'm going to sue you for sexual harassment. Just Zakir Naik, hold on. The guy, he is just confused. You want to know why Jesus is being called Holy Son? Why you don't answer him? Otherwise, he will leave us now. First of all, Jesus is the Holy Son. What is the big problem? He is the Holy Son. Mary is the holy woman. Her son is holy. It's inheritance in the blood, my friend. They are holy. They are a holy family. Thank you very much. Don't call me again. Ras. I don't know what to say. I invite you right now, my friend, to leave Islam. What do you say?
Look. Can I ask you one question about the Trinity? Because I cannot believe in the Trinity.
I want to ask you first. are you willing to leave Islam? Why? Because Allah wanna give you long penis? Be honest with me. Do you have a short one? And this is why you want to stay as a Muslim?
No, obviously not. That's not.
Come on. Otherwise, what kind of God he want to make your penis long unless you have short one?
Look, go to John 14:28.
My friend, don't go to John 14. You do not know even how to explain your Quran. You want to go to my book?
Look.
You're crazy Muslim. You do not even know what is written in your book. How come now you became expert in my book?
I'm not an expert, but look at your own.
You did not even know what the Quran is saying. So how are you asking me to go to John now? Why you are jumping?
Well, what do you lose?
No, I am here to show you from your book that Islam is a stupid cult. How Jesus is no one, but he is a holy son. I want to know. Is your prophet is a sinner according to Islam?
Is Muhammad a sinner?
Yes.
He was not infallible. No.
He was not infallible. What does that mean? Is God?
No, I'm saying he was not as in he was not perfect.
Okay, so he commits sin, right?
He did, yeah.
So why Jesus he did not commit sin, Muhammad commits sin?
What do you mean Jesus did not commit sin?
It's just say there in front of you, he's holy. Hello? Somebody he is holy, it means he did not commit sin. We don't call somebody commit sin, but
no,
yet he's holy.
Adam and Eve were both holy as well. But
no, my friend, sin. Nowhere. This is stupid of you to say Adam and Eve, they were kicked out of heaven for committing sin. And they ask Allah for forgiveness. Look what the Quran said, that Muhammad, and the Muslim here, they fabricate the translation. They say that Allah may forgive thee the fault in the past. What fault? It says here, dhambaka, sin. Change the translator, you will see how the translation changed. I mean, Muslims are the most hypocrite people when they translate their book, my friend. Do you agree with me, Ras? Do you agree that you Muslims are a bunch of liars when you translate the Quran? What do you say?
No.
Okay.
What I can tell you,
I just changed the translation. Here we go. This is big tal. It became suddenly, it's a miraculous, became sin. In the other translation, it's fault. There's a huge difference between fault and sin.
Okay, so what do you? So you expect every scholar to say the same thing?
This is not a scholar. This is the Arabic Quran, my friend. In Arabic, it says, "لِيَغْفِرَ لَكَ اللَّهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ."
You asked me about scholars. You asked me about Muslims.
No, I'm asking you why they lie. This is not scholar here. This is translation. Why you Muslim?
Know.
Why? Okay. So now you're a prophet confirmed to be a big time sinner. I want to ask you another thing. Why Allah saying to Muhammad, "I forgive your past and your coming sin"? Have you ever heard of an open license for sin? What kind of God?
If Allah says so, then it's fair. It's fine.
Oh, so Muhammad now he can sleep around. He can go to the disco. He can do hippie. He can be a gay because Allah he forgave his sin, the past and the one to come.
Right.
What do you say?
Okay, yeah, that's unfair. Yeah, that's wrong. I don't know.
That's wrong. So, my friend, you want to leave Islam?
There is more than one reason for why I wouldn't. Can I tell you why?
Give me one. Give me the
As
first
I was trying to tell you before, go to John 14:28.
Oh boy, here we go again. You are staying as a Muslim because John 14:28?
No, it's not just that, but that's one of the reasons. Look, go. I will be impressed if you can defend this.
My friend, you are impressed all day long as long you are talking to me, and now you are saying to me you will be impressed. What's wrong with you? How many times until now you said to me you are right, you are right, you are right, you are right, I'm wrong, and now you are saying to me I will be impressed? What do you mean you will be impressed? Or are you saying to me all the time you are talking to me you are not impressed? Is that what you mean? Go where? Go where? Go where? What do you want to go where?
14:28.
Okay, what about it? Tell me, what's the problem?
It says, "You heard me say, I am going away." This is Jesus, by the way. You heard me say, "I am going away, and I'm coming back to you." If you love me, you would be glad that I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I am. So Jesus, he was humble enough to admit that there was someone greater than him. So how can Trinity be a thing?
Okay, well, this is very simple to answer. Jesus, he is saying to them, I am, here my Father is greater than me because I am in the form of a human being.
No, that's BS. Come on, come on. Wait.
I want you to read the following verse with me. I will put it for you in the screen. Are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What the verse saying in the same chapter, John?
Okay, you're still on the screen hasn't changed.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Does it say that he made himself equal? This is why the Jews, they want to kill him.
Yes.
Okay, so Jesus is equal to God.
Okay, so your God was afraid that Jews would kill him.
No.
So he had to lie.
What lie? Abdul, don't ever try to insult Jesus when you are talking to me. Don't ever try. Okay.
I will. Do you know why? Because you're saying, oh, they would kill him, so he has to lie. What kind of God has to lie? Why would he do that?
Where he lie?
You're telling me he told them that he is not because otherwise they would stone him. They would kill him, right?
Where it says he told them he is not. Where it says that?
That's what.
No, you idiot. I'm saying to you that Jesus always confirmed that he is equal to God, for he is God himself. When his disciples said to him, show us the Father, he said, I am with you all this time and you do not know me, and the one who saw me, he saw the Father.
Okay,
for me,
so
shut up. For me and the Father is one. Here, what the verse you are saying in front of you in verse number 28, it says clearly that my Father is greater than me because I am in front of you in the form of a human being, which make me limited to the form of a human being. But my Father is not limited to a form of a man, and this is why he is greater than me. But everything the Father have is in my hand in the same time.
You see,
everything. Abdul. Read the verses before it and the verses after it, and you will see how silly you are, because it says it clearly. read verse number 31. Are you a donkey like your prophet, or you know how to read?
You're the one being a
donkey. Are you a donkey or not?
BS.
Are you a donkey or you are?
To explain it.
Okay, are you a donkey or not? Read the verses.
As long as
you will see.
BS,
okay, hold on.
Explain anything.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let us laugh at you. The chapter on the front of us says clearly that the Messiah is God. My Father is greater than me for a very simple reason. For the Lord himself, he humbled himself, and he came in the flesh of a human being. So he humbled himself. Nobody can see God as he is and live. So this is the humble image of God. This is why my Father is greater than me. Don't try to explain Christianity according to your stupidity. I don't explain Islam according to my understanding. I explain Islam according to your understanding. What you Muslims you do, you take a verse from the Bible and you try to make it the way you want. Oh, Jesus said my Father is greater than me. Yes, he is greater than me, he said, for he is in the form of a man.